Welcome back to the world of trucks on the Four-Wheel Jamboree. The show and shine, a big part of this program today. Let's check in with Doc Riley.
Well, we keep talking about it all the time, about the different type of trucks that come to this event, and they're in all colors of the rainbow. And Keith, let's talk about this right here. It appears to be a nice shade of yellow.
Yeah, that's Wheatland Yellow with special paint from GM. It's a 2000 crew cab short box. It was special ordered. It took me 10 months to get that color, and it was the only one built out of the Flint truck bus and assembly.
Why that? Why the color? Just something different, or is there another bigger reason for that?
No, just something different. It kind of stands out. I got another buddy with an orange truck. We sat side by side. We go to these shows for the last 4 or 5 years here in Indianapolis.
Let's talk about the suspension on this. Obviously lifted and makes those Baja claws look pretty nice.
Oh yeah, that's an ORU straight axle conversion kit, 8-inch Skyjacker soft ride springs, total of 10-inch lift, all suspension.
Let's talk about underneath the hood.
That's just a stock 454 Vortec. That's a 2000 truck, and that was the last year of Chevy's 454 motor in this body style.
So a little bit of history right there. Yeah. Let's go to the rear of the truck. Let's talk exhaust.
I got 3-inch exhaust, Delta Flow Race Masters on that, and just that distinctive sound and the quality of that muffler. I've got other trucks at home that Fitz got them on too.
Why go with the Flowmaster?
That sound, like I said, and the quality. I've had them for years, and that's the only kind of muffler I put on my trucks.
Now, you mentioned a Delta 40. I don't have a logbook or I don't have rules and regulations for all 50 states, but...
They're not a street legal muffler, but this truck don't go down the street. It gets trailered to the shows. Yeah.
Which is nice because it shows exactly what can end up at a four-wheel jamboree. And I tell you one thing, it is a real work of art.
Thanks, Doc. It's finals time, and this will bring up points leader Mark Hall driving Raminator, and he will face the big dog driven by Doug Nolke.
Nolke's big dog Ford, very consistent, and he really needs a win in a big way to really get his season going. Hall Brothers Raminator, big on horsepower, and Mark Hall can't make any mistakes or it's going to be over. Right now, that Ford out in the lead. The Dodge is going to have to make up ground, but he's got the short turn. The Ford's got the long turn.
And the drivers being so careful here, Rick. We've noticed stakes that were chopped down before. That would be elimination, and some finesse is needed. But Doug Nolke comes through as your winner.
We watch him come around the final turn again, and it looks like the Raminator has the lead, but Nolke and that Ford, the yellow and checkerboard machine, going to be able to make it up. Raminator lost it after that first jump, and there goes the big dog.
And Nolke really pushing it on that turn on two wheels.
Well, congratulations, first of all. I know it's not 20 degrees warmer here, but you got to feel pretty darn good. That was one tight race.
What a race, man. I'm telling you what, we were in that last corner there. I mean, we were sliding side to side. He was right there. He was ahead of me. And, I laid it out, let it have it, and we got ahead of him right there in the middle of the last straightaway, dude, man. The rest is history. It's awesome.
Both you guys cornered very, very well, and it seemed like both you guys had great straight line speed as well.
Oh, yeah. The corners, it worked out real good for me. I hung in it there at that last corner. It's got a little dip at the end, but she stayed with it. I can't thank Andy Hoffman enough for giving me his kill radio, or his RII radio. Mine failed at the line. The Raminator was nice enough. They hung, I was on a 2-minute clock or whatever. They hung with it and let me there, and we got it fixed, and off we went, man. We won, so it doesn't get better than that.
Well, every time we race, it's almost like an all-star race. All you guys are real good about helping each other else, and it's always good when you always get together and congratulate each other. I know that you're friends off the track, but once the bucket goes on, it's all about getting to the finish line first.
Oh, it's all about racing when we got the buckets on. You're right. But like I said, Andy, he come right there and give me his parts. I could have been done right there and been out of the race. So, yeah, everybody here, it's a big family when we're not racing, but we get out here and doing our thing. It's all on.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. This is great. Thanks. Woo!
And you got to love the team spirit and the competition. Taking a look at the points, Mark Hall firmly the leader in the Raminator Dodge. Oh boy, Rick, it's time for one of the most popular events here, the freestyle. Only one rule applies here: turn the crowd on.
Melissa Stolfus putting guts and glory on the back bumper and landing on the cars.
And that'll bring up John Seesock in T-Max.
T-Max, the big Ford, going over a big pile and spinning the tires off to the side. He lands.
And Dan Runte, no stranger to pleasing the crowd, and the Summit Bigfoot.
Anything that Dan Runte does, he puts on the show. Bigfoot up in the air.
Mark Hall and Raminator Dodge says, hey, let me have a shot at this.
Mark Hall. All right, donuts in front of the crowd. They always love this.
Step back, Rick, step back. And that'll bring up Doug Nolte and the big dog, a crowd favorite everywhere he goes.
He's going to put it up in the air. Let's see if he'll do the trick he's known for, and that's walking the dog. Now he jumps through the mud. Oh, going to make a mess of anybody behind him.
Our final contestant, Jim Kohler in the Avenger Chevy.
That was neat. He put it up on the back tires.
If you would like information on products shown today, log on to these websites. Coming up next week, don't you miss it, the Show and Shine and Burnout Contest from Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. Now for Rick Carlson and Doc Riley, Claude Wood, keep on trucking.